Hi lovelies, welcome to or back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you the ultimate guide on how to thrift like a pro. As someone who intensively thrifts, I want to share some of my secrets with you guys so you too can have the thrift gods on your side. I want to share key sections that I never skip, my heavy do's that I feel like always help me find good things, and you're going to be going thrifting with me so you see what I end up getting, and I'll do a little try on haul at the end. I also want to touch on the fact that thrifting is not just for fun. Yes, you can kind of just go do your whole thing, go shopping whenever you want, but genuinely I feel like thrifting is a lifestyle because it's better for your closet, it's better for your bank account, and it's better overall for the environment. Because when you thrift, you reduce the amount of clothing waste that goes into landfills. You reduce the demand of fast fashion. It is so heavily relied on right now, and yes, slow fashion can be a bit more expensive, but you can do it on a budget thrifting, and you end up getting beautiful, usually well-maintained clothes a second home. And once you are done with the clothes, you can also donate it and give it to another home. And it's just a constant cycle that is very healthy and honestly very intimate, feeling like you give someone else a product that they're gonna love. It's just a tiny way for you personally to fight overconsumption and make fashion a slower, more intentional thing. To get straight into the goods, I'm gonna give you a realistic example that can really hone into what you're feeling when you're thrifting. So picture me this. You're walking into the grocery store. You're hungry, you're tired, and you didn't make a list. You're either leaving with nothing, too much, or everything but what you said that you wanted to or you forgot. That's honestly how I feel about thrifting. If you walk into it just wanting to kind of buy and find random pieces, you're going in a rush, or you don't really have time and you're kind of forcing yourself to go thrifting, you are not gonna find the goodies. You may find a couple here and there, but you are not gonna find the prime things that you want to. And you're essentially going in without your list, without your grocery list. We need to be more intentional in our shopping. Yes, thrifting is an easy, affordable way to shop, but it can still lead to overconsumption. So if we're doing it intentional, that overconsumption mindset, babes, is gonna go away. You may get addicted to it. I've been there 1 or 2, 5,000 times, but you do get a lot better as you thrift. This is how I make thrifting intentional, stylish, and successful. My first tip is to bring your vision to life. I always try to create a little Pinterest board of my manifestation, thrift finds that I want to get, my inspiration of the month, the year, the week, the season, and I just kind of whip up a little mood board, or honestly a vision board of what I want to thrift, how I want my style to be, or new pieces that I really think will glamour up what I already have. So whether you're searching for basics, searching for a specific trend, or a specific style that you really want to dive into, or different silhouettes, colors, etc., make sure you have a vision. Go on your Pinterest board, try to find inspiration photos, go on Instagram, maybe even if you don't have a specific style, but you kind of know what you want to go towards, perhaps consider writing it down just so you know what you're doing and what you're kind of looking for, because having actual inspirational photos or just things to look on your phone when you're shopping helps your brain while you're scanning through the racks to actually find what you're looking for. Think of this as manifesting the pieces that you want in your cart, or sometimes you actually can find great dupes of the pieces that you found on Pinterest in your actual thrift store. This way it makes it feel a little more organized and a bit less overwhelming when you're walking into a thrift store. The second tip is to know your colors, know your silhouettes, and know the size range that you're willing to go to. You could always do that color analysis if you don't know which colors you like, or just go into your closet and really see what features pop out when you wear those colors and what makes you feel good and bold. If it's cute but you know it doesn't fit you that well, or you know the color washes you out, do not get it. I have to remind myself this every single time because I feel like I have that very overconsumption mindset where I want to just buy and I'll wear it eventually. No, you won't. If you don't like the color, you don't like the way it fits you, it's not gonna work out. So let somebody else have that piece that actually fits them in the sweetest way possible, because that is a reminder to myself. Look at the silhouettes that you love. I personally love a good halter on me. I think it flatters my body the most. We all have those pieces that we're like, okay, yes, this is a silhouette, this suits me so well, and other pieces where it's like, I could do better. There is better. And know the sizes that you can fit into. Don't try to squeeze into an XXS if you know that's not going to fit you. Let another baddie get that piece, even if it's your dream piece. It really sucks, but you don't want to have to think about trying to squeeze into it when there is a small that's going to fit you better, or a medium, or an extra large. Also with that, don't hesitate looking at the large, the extra large section. Sometimes they can fit really well for an oversized fit. I honestly typically range usually just from small to about large is what my range is, that I know I can find some really cute things. If you're very specific on how it fits, then stick to the size that you know you're gonna love. My third tip is to never skip the pajama section and the lounge section, please. This is one of my biggest tips if you like that more delicate, feminine, and dainty tops, is to not skip the PJ section, the lingerie section. Literally just go through it and see what you can find. Some of my favorite vintage slips, tops, matching PJ sets. You have no idea how good a matching PJ set will make you feel, that were hidden in like bundles of random clothes in those sections. These pieces are so easy to style, other than the pajamas obviously, but the slips, the slip tops, they're very easy to style. You can wear them just on your own time when you're going to sleep, or you can wear them going out. Just put a little pasty on here and spruce it up with some bottoms, and it looks very, very cute, especially when you really accessorize it. My fourth and final tip is to truly go with the right energy and the correct intentions. If you're feeling cranky, kind of rushed, or really just not in the mood to go thrifting, it's probably going to be a 30-minute thrift run, and then you're just going to go back home and feel like, why did I even go? I truly believe that thrifting only really works when you're excited to dig, you're open to finding new surprises, you're willing to spend that time to search. You have to have some patience. I personally can last like 2 hours at the thrift store, even more, because I'm digging. I'm so excited to be there and find my newest piece to bring home with me. You don't have to be that passionate about it, but you do want to have to go thrift, especially if you go to the bins like Goodwill bins or St. Vinny's bins. Any of those things, it takes a lot out of you. It's kind of gross. Wear some gloves, have a mask because you're gonna go sneezing, but it's worth it, especially for the price. And always please go to any rummage sale, go to an estate sale, especially during the summertime when you're driving around and you see garage sale, estate sale, rummage sale this way. Definitely do it if you have the time, because I promise you, those churches, they know what they're doing. They have such cute pieces and really good deals. I feel like I've never spent more than 15 bucks at a rummage sale, and I would get multiple pieces. It wouldn't be just like 3 pieces I spent $15. It would be 8 pieces, a whole jacket, shoes, purses for 10 bucks. And some quick bonus tips that I have for you guys would be to try on stuff as much as you can. Obviously this is so self-explanatory. Some of the thrift videos that I found, a lot of the women can't really try things on. Thankfully where I live, I can try things on. The dressing rooms are always open, but if they're not open for you, try to wear things that are a little tighter so you can put things over it and get the feel of what you're trying on. I promise you, no one's gonna be staring at you if you're trying things on. So many people do it at the thrift. I've done it at the thrift. If you find something that you're like, let me try this, I say try everything on, no matter if you think that it might not look good, because it could really look good on your body. And sizing is never correct when you're thrifting. Keep in mind, you can have a medium and it fits like an extra small. Like if it's vintage pieces, do not get discouraged on the sizing. Just try everything, because you have to put so much trust and so much effort to have that potential in thrifting, because it's not really like retail. It's a lot more curated and special to you. Another is to not skip out on the accessories. Look at those belts, look at those purses. All my purses are thrifted and I adore them. They are my favorite accessories. Go check the men's section. Check if you want some oversized sweatshirts, some oversized button-ups, and honestly some vintage jeans. I've gotten some really cute jeans from the men's section. And me personally, I will dig through all the racks. I will go quick if I know that I don't like certain things, but I will literally go like, I'm pretty sure I have a video of me doing it. So now that you're a pro at thrifting and you have the intentions and you have the right energy to go, let me show you what I thrifted. Honestly, I did go on days that I had really good intentions, and then I went on another day where I forced myself to go. And I did go thrifting for one of my best friend's birthday. I did a thrift bundle for her, so you'll see what I get for her as well.
Hi everyone, I am in a weird location, aka sitting in my closet, and I mostly wanted to test out these new microphones that I got. Classic little mini ones, and I think they're going to be super fun because I want to do a little thrifting chronicles with you guys. I am an avid thrifter. I love doing it. I always go to the bins. I go to thrift stores, rummage sales, garage sales, anything, you name it. And I love it so much because it adds so much personality and honestly makes you feel iconic, because most people do not have the same clothing as you. You can really personalize it and make it unique to your own self. And I've realized that I've found ways to express myself and my fashion sense through thrifting. I feel like retail could never, and my bank could never. I thrift anything from tops, bottoms, shoes, accessories. I do a lot of fabric for crafts, yarn, trinkets, literally everything. Honestly, probably 90% of my room and my closet is thrifted. So I just want to take you guys along with my little thrift tips because I do have the thrift gods upon me. I really do. So without further ado, let's go to our first stop. This is going to be compiled into multiple stops that I end up doing. Thrifting is never a one and done thing. I can spend hours there and you really have to buckle up and get ready to thrift. Truly, but it's such a fun experience, and when you really get into it, you're gonna adore it. So today I do want to go thrifting for my friend's birthday. I want to make her a little thrift bundle, but apart from that, I just kind of want to spice up my wardrobe. I got rid of a lot of clothes when I moved, and I don't know, I have an itch to thrift. What can I say? Retail therapy. So let's get on to the first stop.
We have arrived at our first thrift. You can't really tell, but it's Hope Bargain Center. It's really cute. This is truly my lord and savior. I have found so many good finds here, and I absolutely love it. And there's a really good location that's 30 minutes away from where I am as well. So we're gonna check out both of those, but not in the same day. Today's just gonna be this Hope. Let's go in and see if we can find any goodies.
What you talking about? Was it something about just now? I didn't even pay attention, 'cause I'm lost in your direction.
One of the first things that I found is a new wallet because I really need one. Because this is the wallet I have now, and I actually thrifted it here too. But the little snap like broke off, so it doesn't really close anymore, which isn't a big deal. It's an excuse to get a new wallet, and it's smaller, which is nice, so it will fit in every purse that I have. Speaking of purses, I found this really cute purse that's like the perfect shoulder bag. I also found these gorgeous boots. I don't think they're gonna fit me. They're a 6.5 and I'm a 7.5, but you know, we try here. They're super pretty. They are more lighter brown. The camera is picking it up as more of a darker brown, but it's super cute, and it's probably about calf height, which is awesome. I love those type of boots, so we're definitely gonna try these on and kind of show you how I would style it and what I'm thinking. Like this first top, she's kind of crazy, but I saw this TikTok on a girl making her top into a summer top with a long sleeve. I want to try it with that because I love that cheetah print still.
Show me the way. Oh, I got to say, I'll be on my way, I'll be on my way, on my way, I'll be on my way, on my way, I'll be on my way, on my way, I'll be on the way, I'll be on the way, I'll be on the way.
I absolutely love the bag. I think halter tops flatter my body type the most. In the front, she's cute. She can be a little more spiced up by adding a little pin right here, either gold or silver or whatever metal you like. You can do a pin, you can do a clip, you can do earrings, truly anything, maybe even some ribbon if you wanted to spice up that little spot here. And I think this is really cute. Oh my god, I absolutely adore this. You can always find crochet at the thrift. I do recommend buying it from someone. However, it's more expensive. It's because it's hard labor. As all of us crocheters know, it takes a long time.
We are at our second destination. Obviously, it's the next day, but we are going to the same Hope Gospel Bargain Center, but in a different location. So I'm excited to see what we find, and I need to try to stay away from the craft section because that's where it gets me the most.
Belong in the sun with you. I belong in the sun with you. Sing it for me.
I want to show you guys so far what I have thrifted. Starting with today, I got this little soap bubble bath frame. It is so cute. I'm thinking of adding this to the bathroom, which I think it's the perfect little decor. As you can tell, I really love the wooden picture frames, and all the wooden ones that I have in my room are thrifted, so this is the perfect addition. Next, I got this wallet because the one that I have right now is really cute. It's nice and compact, but it does slide out all of my cards and my ID, and I really don't want to lose any of that, so I wanted to get this one. Then I got this little guy. It's a travel jewelry holder. It has 4 bracelets and more necklaces. Your rings here, you take this off and then you plop in all your rings so it's in one spot. It's so cute and very silky. I think it's probably satin, but I have another one like this that's mini that I got in Portugal that's adorable, but this one's a little bit bigger so I can put everything of my jewelry in there. Next, I got this black belt. It's almost even deep brown depending on the lighting that you get. It's super cute and I've been wanting a belt and a chunky one, if that, for styling purposes, and I really do love the buckle as well. Next, at the Hope Bargain today, I got this fan. I love, love, love a good fan, and it's actually made in Hawaii. If not made, it's inspired of Hawaii right here. And I thought it was really cute to add to the thrift bundle that I'm going to give to my best friend for her birthday. So this is definitely a must on hot days, but also when you go to clubs or bars, it does definitely help carrying around a fan. Everyone will love you. And then I also got this teal shirt. It is so cute. It was actually in the slip sections. And as of yesterday's Hope run, I got this little basket for the thrift bundle that I'll be doing. So the fan will go in there. This isn't thrifted, but I got her this sardines toast bag from Trader Joe's just because she had tried sardines and I thought it was a little funny inside joke that we have. I then got her this little purse. It's a really cute mini shoulder bag. We do love our bigger bags, but sometimes we need a small one. And this one is perfect. I really hope she enjoys it because she's more of a girl, but I think the silver buckles are super cute and she does love hardware on purses. And it's Wilson leather, so that's usually a really good brand that does leather jackets. Moving on, I got her a PJ set. It's a really cute, almost chocolatey brown with some gray hues of striping, and then it has some pink lining on the top, and it is so cute. It's by Spice Loungewear, and it's very, very silky smooth. I love it. I wanted to keep it, but I have so many PJ sets that I've thrifted that I did not need more. And every girl has to have at least a matching PJ set. It is so nice, and when you go to sleep at night, it makes you feel so bougie, especially after a really good shower. It's the best feeling in the world. And then lastly, for her thrift bundle, a little Hawaii t-shirt. So cute, perfect pale yellow. So that is it for her little thrift bundle, and I really hope she enjoys it. Moving on to the rest of the things that I got for myself. I got these deep blue pinstriped work pants, some really cute trousers, and they kind of almost flare out at the bottom, which I love because most of my work pants are pretty straight legs, so the flare makes it really cute and unique. Next, this is the really weird one that I can't show you guys properly unless if it's on, but I'll insert a clip as always. It's the Studio Y tank that I found, and it's so cute on. Then I got these cargo mini skirt, and it's so cute. It's vintage Abercrombie and Fitch, and I don't have a good white skirt anymore, so this is a must. I then thrifted this crochet shirt, but it lays like a dress on me, and it is so cute on. A good off the shoulder. This is super cozy, perfect for the summertime for a boho look or even just a beach cover up, and I absolutely adore it. I then got this cheetah shirt with the little flare on the sleeves. It's really cute, and when you have stretchy long sleeves, you can do so many variations of tops, which is amazing. You just have to get really creative and figure out how it can shape to your body. Lastly, I got this vintage Victoria's Secret slip. I actually have the same top but in a royal purple color, and I absolutely love it. I had the opportunity to get a white one probably 3 years ago, but I didn't do it. And then when I found the purple one, I was like, I need this. I should have gotten the white one. I really should have, but that's okay. At least now I have the red and the purple one, so I'm very happy about this. This is my most expensive piece, which was $12, but considering it's Victoria's Secret, $12 is nothing. That is everything that I got throughout this 2-day span of thrifting. Collectively, I believe I spent $80. Granted, a good chunk of it was for gifting, so if I didn't get any of those things, I probably only would have spent maybe $60, and that's really good for everything that I got, I would say. Hi lovelies. Today, I'm gonna be so honest, I was gonna end the video at stopping at Savers because that was my third thrift store that I went to, but I am in Minnesota right now, and I usually love to go to my thrift store. It's one of the biggest thrift stores I think I've been to. I'm gonna take you guys along with me and continue the video on because why not? You can never have too much clothes, bags, shoes, accessories, and home decor. Oh my god, does it suck driving in Minneapolis, and why did I leave at 4 p.m.? No, I left at like 3:30 and I got here by 4, and it was supposed to be like a 13-minute drive. I get so overwhelmed, and now we made it, but I'm gonna get even more overwhelmed because I forget how much stuff they pack in the store. So let's see how it goes and how long I last.
I'm so excited, I don't wanna hide it, I know what to say.
I apologize for the really horrible setup, but I forgot my little tripod, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. I did get pretty overwhelmed, so I feel like I didn't really get too much goodies, but I did get really good deals. I bought 3 things and I only spent $9.55, which is kind of unheard of for 3 things, and 2 of them were athleisure wear, so yeah. There are some things that were a little like, also, why was a white tank top that had a stain on it $15?
Huh?
I don't remember it being that overpriced. So I personally, that's giving retail to me. That's giving, I'm gonna go to like H&M and buy a basic tank for 10 bucks. That's brand new. It wasn't adding up. But what I did get is this really cute kind of mauve color tennis skirt. And this girl was only $2. It did fit me pretty well, and I love playing pickleball and tennis in general, so I feel like this is the perfect little addition because I only have 2 other tennis skirts, so might as well add it when it was 75% off. Next, I got this basic black top because 1, I can use it for working out, but 2, I kind of just needed it for work. This was kind of perfect and it fit me really well. And the last thing I got is a little scandalous, but I love, as I said, always go to the lingerie section. I always find really fun going out tops, or just to kind of spice up going to bed. Romanticize going to sleep. Like, I love when I go to sleep in a sleeping set, a matching set, which, tell me why, there were some really beautiful matching sets. Why were they $25+? That's not thrift. Like, to me, that is not thrifting, but again, I get spoiled in Wisconsin. What can I say? This is her in all her glory. Very cute.
I want to put an emphasis that thrifting takes a lot of patience, a bit of strategy, but honestly an open mind for you to really feel like you found a successful find. But when you get it right, it is magic. So if you feel like you're really bad at thrifting, I promise you, you are not. You will find your good finds. And with that being said, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Have a happy thrifting. I hope you find the best pieces of your life, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye.